Hey guys, welcome to another video from Historic Militaria. Today we are looking at a relic of the Gulf War, which would be about 1991 to 1992. And this is a Saudi Arabian M1 helmet. With kind of an interesting history. In general, these helmets had an interesting history. As you can see, the first thing that's going to stand out is the liner is a desert tan color. So just obviously, you're going to the desert, you're probably not going to be wearing a lot of green. The helmet itself is a typical M1 style steel pot with a rough textured finish, which was done in a brownish color, sort of before flat dark earth, almost more of a sand desert color. This particular helmet is wearing a US PASGT helmet chocolate chip cover, which would have been proper for that time period. Certainly the Americans used them on their helmets. The Saudis did have a dedicated desert camouflage cover, but a number of photos do show Saudi troopers wearing US PASGT covers. So this would be generally proper, even though it is an American cover on a Saudi helmet. Also, frankly, these covers are really easy to get and they're really, really cheap. So it was kind of a economic decision just to put something that would be proper on the helmet. The other thing is these helmets were actually made in Republic of China, Taiwan. So these are a Taiwanese contract for the Saudis in a rush job so that they would have something to wear during the Gulf War, during the build-up to it. There was a lot of, obviously, staging in northern Saudi Arabia to take Kuwait back from the Iraqis. So there was plenty of time to sort of get some of these made. In Taiwan, also South Korea filled a lot of the contract. And they were distributed to Saudi soldiers who were also using the French M51 in a tan color as well. So if you find M51s, the French M51s, they're also going to be in a tan color. It could possibly be a Saudi type. Now, I just have this back so you can see, obviously, some of the markings and the fact that you've got a rolled rim, as is typical. You've got a rear seam on these, which you would expect from a 1990s manufacturer helmet. You've got a chin strap, which is pretty similar to the US type, a little bit lighter, and the fabric feels a little bit thinner, if you will, although the construction of the helmet is still excellent. They still feel like they are definitely made up to American standards. And as you can see, if you pull this down, the PASGT cover actually fits these quite nicely. So they work well and they do look good. And they would be generally proper for a helmet of this era. Again, there are plenty of pictures of Saudi soldiers wearing these with the chocolate chip type early 90s US covers. The liner is, again, in desert tan. Pretty typical liner, nothing amazing about it. It is really, really light. It generally feels like a kid's toy. And, you know, you've got your typical US-styled suspension system in here. Nothing too amazing. This one does not have a chin strap, but it's got everything else. I'm not really sure what happened to the chin strap or if it even came with one. But just wanted to give you kind of an interesting view of a helmet that is not often seen. One of these unusual M1 type helmets that's floating around, used by Saudi Arabia, made by Taiwan on US request. As always, remember to like and subscribe, and we'll be putting up more interesting stuff in the near future. Thanks for watching.